That shit is weird, bro. Like, the thing is, I don't believe in coincidence, right? I think I've established that before. I think we've talked about that. I do not believe in coincidence. Every time something has been a coincidence, it's always turned out to not be a coincidence, right? Not every time, but a lot. So, is it a coincidence that David and this girl have a matching tattoo? Probably not. Is it a coincidence that she was living with her boyfriend David? Probably not. I believe, I don't know this. I mean, there's rumors that this little girl's sister and brother were hoeing her out to David and taking a fee for it, and he had promised to marry her when she turned 18. Now, the promise to marry at 18, I could see. My understanding is this little girl's dad is in Mexico, and I'm guessing, maybe mom and family don't have papers. Because the police sure shit have not really seemed interested in this child's like disappearance for a whole year, and I don't think the family has been like running out to go talk to the authorities. And I could imagine that part of the reason that that is the case is because it's not exactly a great climate for people without papers to talk to authorities. I don't know. That's speculation. I'm just thinking that the circumstances they were just perfect for him in terms of this little girl in her home life, right? Like, my daughter couldn't have run away for a year. Like, that's not happening. We're gonna find her. Like, she also wouldn't go do that because she's not interested in that stuff, because she has a really loving, happy home life where she's full of value. Like, I tell her she's a valuable human being every day. Do not believe that the little girl, Celeste, was receiving that at home. Now, I don't know the circumstances that stopped her from receiving that, but I'm under the assumption that those circumstances had to do with papeles. I've seen theories that the car was stolen and and that's plausible, but the problem is, if it was stolen, why wasn't it reported as stolen? Then there's this whole thing about this adult Celeste that looks just like the child Celeste, and you can't help, when you see something like that, you cannot help but wonder, did he find an adult Celeste to like go around because he wanted to confuse people, because he knew what he was doing was wrong? Because he hadn't known what he was doing was wrong. If he's really hooking up with this 13, 14-year-old in his 20s, he knows this is wrong, right? So, I don't know, like, how does second adult Celeste even come into the picture? It's so bizarre. The whole thing is just such a trip. And then you guys remember there's the manner and the cause of death, right? Like, the manner could be that you fell down the stairs, but the cause is because you had a heart attack on your way down, right? We learned about that in, what did we learn with Karen Reed? They talked about that, I think, pretty extensively. So, manner and cause. My understanding is that this body that was in the frunk, because it wasn't in the trunk, it was in the front trunk thing, which is tiny. The body was so incredibly decomposed, I don't know if they're going to be able to find the cause of the manner. I mean, consider this. And I hadn't considered this because I'm not really like a drug person, okay? Like, I know a little bit about weed, I know a little bit about shrooms, I know, like, exists, I know other drugs exist, but I don't really, like, I'm not a drug person. I've never been. My drug is, like, success. I like to do well in life. So, what if, like, if there had been a drug overdose, and then that's how she actually died, and then, since she died, they put her in the frunk. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. So part of the reason I think that we have not seen any, like, action towards indictment or anything is because on a very minimal basis, like, it is difficult to assess what even happened to this little girl. And it's difficult to assess the manner and cause. There's no, like, easily identifiable blunt force trauma. There's no, like, stab wounds, things that make it easy to understand the cause and manner. We don't have that here. We don't have that because of the decomposition of the body that was found that weighed 71 pounds. It's crazy. But 71 pounds could kind of track with a drug thing, right? Like, most drug users are pretty skinny. Not all, but most. Pretty thin. So maybe they were, like, hard into drugs and she OD'd. I mean, who knows? She could have got a hot shot. Who freaking knows? So pretty much everything that's out there right now, everything on the internet about this, is all speculation. We don't have any, like, cold hard facts at all. We really don't. And it's deeply tragic, man. It is deeply, deeply tragic. If you have a daughter that is, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, go hug her. Tell her she has value. Tell her life matters and it has meaning. and tell her that she is only going to be allowed to be around people who see that value and meaning in her life, and to hold on to that, because that is the strength that keeps you away from running off with a 20-year-old pervert.